Hollyoaks spoilers follow. Hollyoaks. Diane Hutchinson was left devastated when her husband Tony's secrets were finally exposed on what was supposed to be the happiest day of their lives. Heartbroken by the discovery of Tony's infidelity and 3 love children, Diane once again turned to the bottle. Will she be able to overcome her latest relapse? Yesterday's episode, which kicked off the soap's 30th anniversary week, began on a positive note as the Hutchinsons came together for Tony and Diane's wedding day. However, their joy was short-lived with the arrival of Mercedes McQueen, who made it clear that she and their unborn son would be remaining in the village, whether Tony liked it or not. As Diane made her bridal entrance, she was furious to see Tony chatting with the McQueens, albeit telling them to behave themselves. But Tony managed to calm her down, reminding her that it was their special day. The rest of the wedding went off without a hitch, with the couple exchanging their vows in front of their friends and neighbors. However, the reception took a turn when Tony insisted Nancy Osborne dance with him. Enraged, Darren pushed Tony away from his wife before revealing their previous infidelity and Morgan's true paternity to the entire pub, including a horrified Diane. Unfortunately for the bride, Marie Fielding then stepped forward to reveal she was also pregnant with Tony's baby. The news proved too much for Diane, who broke down as Tony tried to explain himself. She headed to the Love Boat alone, and in heartbreaking scenes, poured herself a glass of wine. Hollyoaks' milestone 30th anniversary week has delivered a roller coaster of emotions, with shocking revelations, emotional confrontations, and poignant moments that have left fans both devastated and eager for more. Central to this turmoil is Diane Hutchinson, played by Alex Fletcher, whose wedding day turned from joyous celebration to heart-wrenching tragedy, exposing long-buried secrets and testing her resilience like never before. A dream turned nightmare. The wedding day begins with hope. The week kicked off with a scene of hope and love as Diane and her husband, Tony Hutchinson, played by Nick Pickard, prepared to celebrate their wedding. After years of ups and downs, their union was considered a milestone for the long-running soap, and the villagers gathered to witness the special occasion. The atmosphere was filled with warmth, laughter, and anticipation as friends and family came together to toast the couple. Diane, radiant in her wedding dress, made her grand entrance, bringing a tear to many viewers' eyes as she stepped into her future with Tony. For a moment, it seemed nothing could tarnish their happiness. They exchanged vows in front of their loved ones, reaffirming their commitment amid cheers and applause. The scene was a testament to enduring love, a fitting highlight of Hollyoaks' 3-decade legacy. Unexpected tensions, Mercedes McQueen's unwelcome arrival. However, the celebration was short-lived. Amid the festivities, Mercedes McQueen, portrayed by Jennifer Metcalfe, arrived unannounced, bringing with her a storm of controversy. Mercedes, who has a complex history with Tony and the McQueen family, made it clear she intended to stay in the village and that her unborn son would be part of that future. Regardless of Tony's wishes, Mercedes' arrival sparked immediate tension, especially when she interacted with Tony and made her intentions known. Her presence was a stark reminder of unresolved past issues, and her defiant stance set the stage for further heartbreak. Diane, ever the gracious bride, attempted to keep her composure, even as her face betrayed the pain she was experiencing inside. The wedding unfolds, but shadows loom. Despite the initial discomfort, the rest of the wedding went ahead smoothly. Diane and Tony shared heartfelt vows, and the couple celebrated their union with friends and neighbors. The village's joy was palpable, and viewers hoped that this special day would mark a new chapter for the couple. Yet, beneath the surface, tension simmered. During the reception, Tony's behavior raised eyebrows when he insisted that Nancy Osborne, played by Jessica Fox, dance with him. The move seemed innocent enough, but it triggered a series of confrontations and suspicions among the guests. Darren's shocking revelation, secrets unveiled at the reception. The party took a dramatic turn when Darren Osborne, played by Ashley Taylor Dawson, confronted Tony about his past indiscretions. In a heated exchange, Darren revealed the truth about Tony's previous infidelity, including the existence of 3 love children, and disclosed the identity of Morgan's biological father. The revelation stunned the crowd and devastated Diane, who stood frozen in shock as the weight of the betrayal sank in. Darren's revelations shattered the illusion of happiness and trust that Diane and Tony had fought so hard to build. The confessional tore through the celebration like a thunderclap, leaving the audience in silent disbelief. Diane's face crumpled as she listened, her world crumbling around her. Marie Fielding's bombshell? A baby bombshell. As if the night couldn't become more heartbreaking, Marie Fielding, played by Abigail James, stepped forward with her own confession. She revealed she was pregnant with Tony's baby, a revelation that added yet another layer of pain to Diane's already fractured heart. The news was an emotional blow, pushing Diane to her limits. She looked overwhelmed and betrayed, her trust shattered by the series of confessions. Tony, desperate to explain himself, tried to salvage what was left of his relationship with Diane, but his words fell on deaf ears. The pain was etched deeply into Diane's expression as she realized her marriage was under siege from secrets and lies. A heartbreaking exit. Diane's desperate escape. In the emotional aftermath, Diane retreated from the chaos, heading to the Love Boat Alone, the venue where she and Tony had planned to celebrate their wedding. The scene was poignant and raw as Diane poured herself a glass of wine, her hands trembling, tears streaming down her face. She looked lost, broken, and overwhelmed by the betrayals that had unfolded before her. Her retreat symbolized her emotional collapse, a woman who had fought so hard to hold her life together, now questioning everything. The scene was a stark reminder of the devastating impact of secrets and infidelity, and the toll they take on individuals and relationships. A reflection on heartbreak and resilience. This tumultuous week has been one of the most dramatic in Hollyoaks' recent history, highlighting themes of betrayal, heartbreak, and resilience. Fans have responded with shock and sympathy, empathizing with Diane's pain and rooting for her to find strength amid chaos. Diane's storyline continues to resonate as it explores the raw realities of love, trust, and betrayal. Her journey of heartbreak and recovery underscores the importance of confronting difficult truths and finding hope even in the darkest moments. The show's commitment to sensitive storytelling. Hollyoaks has long been praised for tackling difficult issues with sensitivity and realism, and this storyline is no exception. It sheds light on the emotional devastation caused by infidelity and hidden secrets, as well as the complex feelings that come with discovering painful truths. In addition, the show's writers have emphasized their commitment to portraying these issues authentically. The characters' reactions reflect genuine human emotions, and their struggles highlight the importance of support, understanding, and resilience. Looking ahead, what's next for Diane and the Hutchinsons? As the dust settles, fans are eager to see how Diane will navigate her heartbreak. Will she find solace in her friends and family? Can she rebuild her life after such betrayal? And what will become of Tony, whose secrets have now come to light? The upcoming episodes promise further emotional depth, exploring Diane's journey toward healing and the possibility of forgiveness, or perhaps a new beginning. The storyline serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of profound betrayal, hope and strength can emerge.